In this video I'm going to show you how to fold a Rotundifolius leaf, and I'm using a piece of paper that I've made that's green on one side and white on the other side so that it matches the diagrams in your book. And we begin by folding our square in half diagonally. And then unfold. And the next step is to flip it. Now I need to make sure that my center line, the diagonal that I just folded, is aligned with that diagram right there. And it is, so it's okay. If my square was like this, I would need to move it like this. And the next step is to fold these outside corners to the center. There's one. And the other. And now we're going to narrow that left corner. If I can pick up the paper. There's one side. And the other side. And the next step is to fold that little corner in. All we're doing is we're trying to create a more rounded look. So this just, there's no official place where this folds to, but we just want to knock that corner off a little bit. And the next step is to flip the leaf. And now we fold it in half on the fold we made in step one. And now we're going to fold folds that represent veins. And we're going to fold them parallel to these edges. Each vein parallel to these edges. So the first vein I'm going to fold parallel to this edge right here. So I just fold it across. Like that. And I want my veins to stand out, so I'm going to sharpen each vein after I fold it. Just sharpen it with my nail and unfold. And now my next vein is going to be parallel to this edge. I fold it over and sharpen it. And now I need a vein sort of in the middle here. I'll fold that fellow over. Sharpen it and unfold. And now I'll do one last vein parallel to this edge. That little guy right there. Sharpen and unfold. And now we open the fold that we made in step one. It's like this. So now your leaf should look like this. And then I flip it. And now we're going to do some folds that create the stem. And I begin by folding the narrow tip up and towards the center. Now the place where I fold this, it's actually where it feels harder to fold. It's right at the edge here of where this paper intersects this fold. So as I'm folding up, I can feel where it's harder to fold and where it's a little bit easier to fold. And I want to fold right at that intersection. It's right there. I'll show you where this fold is. I'll sharpen it so you can hopefully see it better. But see, I've got this fold coming across here. It's right at the intersection of this edge, right there. Okay. So your model should look like this, and then we're going to fold that tip back down, leaving a small gap. Just like that. And now you should notice that I've got a little zigzag right here. And that's that gap that I left. And the next step is a little challenging. We're going to narrow the stem. And we do that just by folding these edges over And we want to create a pocket right in the top here. I fold this edge over, and that creates a pocket right here. And then I just crush fold the pocket. I just smash it down, just like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Just move this edge over, fold the edge over, I should say, and that creates a pocket up here. Okay. Now, you may, with smaller leaves, you'll need to do this with a pair of tweezers. But with this size leaf that I've got, I can do it with my fingers. And these crush folds will never be seen. So you don't need to worry so much about what this looks like on the underside. And the next step is we pinch this stem closed. We're just going to pinch it closed. And then we flip the leaf. And I pinch a little bit right here before I flip the leaf, so that I'm making sure that this surface is flat and not pinched. In other words, I'm pinching only up to here. And now I flip the leaf. And now I'm going to push the leaf's surface into the stem. I even use my nail a little bit to push it into the stem, so I get a nice leaf stem connection here. Okay, so you can see I've got a very nice connection here, and that is how to fold the Rotundifolius leaf.